Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd, and welcome back to Fallout 4 Survival Mode. Last time, as you could see right there, we just went and we rescued Nick Valentine. But on top of that, we also did some important work. And don't take out that guy, he doesn't matter. For goodness sake, Nick, I've been walking past this guy with no trouble for ages. Oh, but I tell you what, I'll gladly take a legendary's head off. Beautiful. Thanks, Nick. Okay, downside is, from this side, I can't get in here. So I've kind of got to jump over and see if I can get inside the menu fast enough to see what the heck is. Oh, yeah, I think I can, actually. Oh, grab it. Hammer. Oh, whatever it was, I got it. Whatever that hell was, I just picked it up. Good. That was the Safe Crackers girded leather right arm. Safe Crackers. Interesting, honestly. Not great. Fine, Nick, let's just move straight on here. Yes, as I was saying, we did some important work just kind of making sure that we had a good kind of adhesive farm and some good equipment built up around the area in my main base at Hangman's Alley, and we did rescue Nick Valentine. And today we're just going to escort him back to Diamond City, because rather than have to come... You really just want to kill everything on the way, don't you? Like... Every time I come through this area, like, I just do it peacefully. And oh, the dog went, hang on, I want the meat. That's like the third time that's happened in this playthrough. That's really weird. I don't know if they've like made some slight changes to the physics that's caused that to start happening more often, but it's weird. I'll gladly take dogs, because every single dog, because it's 2 mongrel meat, is worth 2 meals. So they're a very easy, nice way of getting some meals going on. He's totally going to pick a fight with that raider I kind of live and let live with over to the right, isn't he? Nope, there's at least one fleshy meat sack in the waist that Nick Valentine isn't willing to divert over to kill. Lovely. The main reason I'm doing this right now, by the way, is just because, like, I'd rather just kind of have this quest started off, so whenever I happen to be heading over to the west side of the map, I can then kind of do Fort Hagen there. I'd rather not kind of have to swing back to Diamond City if I don't want to. Actually... You go right there for a second. As I'm actually so close to my base, I'm just going to nip back to my base and dump all the stuff I picked up there. I will meet you in a second, Nick. Okay, I've just transferred all the good stuff over to the Enraging Combat Shotgun, because there's no reason not to use the Enraging Combat Shotgun over the Combat Shotgun. Don't know how much use I'll get out of this thing, but I feel like it could be just a very fun, useful thing to have on me. So, back in Diamond City, first things first, obviously, let's pick up the next bit of the quest with Valentine. So I'll skip over this bit, I think we know how it goes. We're trying to break into Kellogg's old house in Diamond City. I'll need to go to the mayor, and either I will steal or talk my way into getting hold of a key. So I will meet you as soon as we have made our way inside. Obviously I'm looting the mayor's place too. He's got a good amount of stuff I need, especially screws. I'm a bit low on screws right now. It always annoys me screwdriver doesn't contain screws. I know it shouldn't, but it's got screw in the name, so I feel like it should. But yeah, a lot of the stuff he's got is actually really useful for that sort of thing. Particularly, of course, he's got a full giddy-up buttercup. Beautiful, sexy thing. 3 gears, 5 steel, 4 springs, 4 screws. Perfect.
I will do everything in my power to help you overcome this horrible personal tragedy.
Nice, for once we actually talked around the mayor. I'll have a second key from that safe, of course, as well, just so you know, both me and Nick can have a key, very useful. You know, just heading down this way, actually, I just had a thought, which is, that's Kellogg's house right there on top of that platform. That house up there, at the very top, I wonder if there's anyone get to that. Like, all the houses that are up here, like, you can get up to using that scaffolding. There's, like, a few houses dotted around that just don't really make much in the way of sense. And just crack open the secret button, of course, and there we go. Good stuff in here, by the way. Double quantum is very welcome. I just got 4 fusion cores there. Bloody hell, that's amazing.
San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
And what about that lovely dog, who's currently admittedly back in Sanctuary, but as I was planning all along, this is actually quite useful, because now he'll just teleport to me, so I don't need to bother going back to Sanctuary to fetch him.
Before you head out, I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so.
I do, yes, absolutely, bye Nick. And if I just step outside, the dog has just magically teleported to me. Hello, dog meat.
Dog meat. Get the scent, boy.
You're being sarcastic to a dog, Grills.
I'm trusting my family's future to a dog. That's it. I'm officially crazy.
And getting a clue is completed. That's a nice, easy little dump of 230 XP. And the dog starts heading on its way out of the city, and reunions begins. Reunions, of course, a very important quest. Now, before I actually leave the city, of course, as I'm actually passing by, I will actually get a rad scrub from the doctor. Dog meat, you head that way, I'll be with you in a second. But if I'm going to get myself a rad scrub anyway, I may as well do the things that get me some extra rads as I'm passing by. So, let's go and find what's-his-face and clear the stuff out of the pond for him. Yeah, you got some work going for some nice free money. So, clean the water supply. Obviously, we'll be able to top up some water momentarily, so don't be afraid to just kind of pile on some Radax. Actually, why am I even bothering to pile on Radax? I'm about to get a Rad heal. That's a very strange position to take. Actually, I might need some Radax just to avoid dying. That would be an unfortunate thing to do. Nice thing is, there's nothing to stop you picking it up, and then once you've kind of got it, you can actually immediately drop it again, and it's still counted as picked up, which is lovely. And there we are, we've officially cleaned the water supply. Beautiful. Clean the water supply, I mean, I think we've actually dumped more items into the water than we actually took back out again, but apparently it counts. Beautiful. In fact, I actually left a, antifreeze bottle, gas canister. I've kind of polluted it worse than we began, but I get the money anyway. And at this point, I could definitely justify a rad scrub and a full heal from the good doctor. Does the full heal cost actually change depending on how much health you need to recover? Because I swear that's 15 when you're almost at full health. Yeah, 35 because I'm low health, because technically, of course, I've lost all the health that I did lose to rads. Indeed, that was 15 caps to heal myself if you're at full health, but that goes up to 35 if you're badly injured. Now, dog meat, on we go, boy. Here we are. On you go, on you go, on you go. Good boy. Now, rather bafflingly, it was just raining, and I've stepped outside, it's sunny. Diamond City has its own weather system, apparently. The dog now just bloody runs off, and we can completely ignore him. We don't need to worry about him anymore. We can swing by Fort Hagen anytime we want, and the dog will just magically catch up with me. So I'm not heading out that way now. I will instead head and do a quick final dump of all that stuff I just pulled out of the water and generally found dotted about, and then we will head on our way further east into Boston. Now, something I've been thinking about, which is, I'm actually going to be bringing the freezing double-barreled shotgun with me, but only if I get its weight down as far as possible. Way to do that is the light frame, sawn-off barrel, so in other words, basically get rid of everything. Then it's down to 4.3 weight. Now, that, I would say, is worth having. 4.3, just have a freezing weapon on you, effectively using it as a pistol, is, to my mind, yeah, going to be worth having. There's no way I can reduce the weight further. That's as light as a double-barreled shotgun could be at 4.3. Now, I'm just going to keep that with me, because if I run into something like an Alpha Deathclaw, being able to freeze it on the critical will be invaluable. Freezing is so powerful. Like, it's only a very tiny proportion of the time, but I'd say it's worth 4 weight to just carry that thing around with me. Meanwhile, I'll just ever so slightly improve the Deliverer, not too much. Sharpshooters is locked to 2. I don't even think that's worth it. Increased hipfire accuracy. You know what? I'll hang on until I get Sharpshooters. I'll go for a large magazine. Let's just have more stuff in this thing. Lovely. You know what? We are so damn close to the next level. I've made a decision, which is, if I just do all this crafting quickly, then together with some modest overdue improvements anyway to make sure that we're going to have enough water and beds and so forth when I start sending more and more settlers here. And we very quickly hit the next level. Lovely. And I think as we're about to go on a very long journey, I know exactly what that level's for. That level is for the really rather important Gun Nut 2. Long overdue, we're almost at Gun Nut 3. But Gun Nut 2 I'd say is the important one. You see, with that, we can get the Deliverer up from 49 damage to 59. Put a Sharpshooter's grip on her as well. Yeah, I've just nipped back to Diamond City for a few extra resources, and it's still raining in Diamond City, but not outside. Something's gone a bit odd here. But this time, at least, it is raining outside too. Beautiful. This is why I love Hangman's Alley, by the way, which is if you ever find yourself just a little bit short on just a few supplies, you can always just nip in here and just kind of grab the extras you need from the many shops that are floating around. And with all of that extra stuff, we can put this lovely, enraging, powerful combat shotgun up to the much more impressive 105 damage. Perfect. And this here, I suspect I'm going to regret, but I think this might be for the better. I'm going to move my sniper rifle up to the 50 caliber. Because even though I've got very little ammo for it, I don't do that much sniping. Yeah, I can empty out 111.308 rounds. Fine, those are actually quite heavy. And I can bring the 19 50 caliber rounds I've actually got with me. Now those weigh far less, so that is still a good gain. Is this a good idea? I don't know if this is a good idea. This is hopefully a good idea. For the small number of times I go sniping, this will mean I've got the most powerful sniper rifle I'm really allowed to have. I think this is for the best. So it's the following morning. I'm fully hydrated. I've eaten some food. I'm not tired. It's time to head on our way with, yes, some of the best gear we've ever had. Now, this is good. Oh, I didn't mention, by the way, all of that 10mm stuff that we got out of the vault. Yeah, we're up to about, 650 bullets in the Deliverer. I'd say that's a pretty damn good result indeed. Now, first stopping off point. I'm heading back to Goodneighbor to turn in public knowledge to Daisy, just for a little pile of caps and XP. Why not? I'm pretty much heading in roughly that direction anyway. Oh, hello. We've got ourselves a dead Brahmin right here. What are you doing here, Betsy? I'll gladly take some Brahmin meat and Brahmin hide. Anything else on you? No, sadly we're not like in the days of Fallout 3 where if you found a dead Brahmin, you could actually, and you got the key, you could open up the pack on its back and get all the stuff out of it. So, Goodneighbor here, just passed some soup mutants. I've already cleared out like 1 or 2 of them, so... Yep, seems like we're fine from the super mutants, and obviously we've already cleared out the guys at the front, the gunners. There's some dogs over there. That's not a bad idea, just to get some extra meat. So you're the alpha, and you're just a wild mongrel. I'll take the alpha out with a headshot, I'd say. And that is you, nice and dead, beautiful. And then the other one will now charge up. Oh no, he's changed his mind. He's decided he doesn't want any part in this. Too late, man. Too late. Hello, Daisy. Done that job for you. There we are. 200 caps. And what is it? Actually, that's not bad. 472 XP. Gladly take that. Tell you what, she's actually got some 50 caliber ammo. I will take that just to be sure. I know it's a bit expensive, but I'd say that's alright. Well, just check the shops. Nothing else I want to buy as far as I can tell. Let's head away. So next things next, I want to be heading due north because I want to make my way back round to the river. If I can just follow the river around, then I can get to the Old North Church very, very easily. I'm suddenly sad I went this way. No, there's a super mutant camp around the corner. I know where that is, so that's just going to have been a super mutant suicider going kaboom. That's probably what all those booms have been, by the way. Let's just blow that up, by the way. Got some Raider scum over there. You're dead as well. I want to make sure everything's fine. I don't think anyone else is going to cause trouble with me. No, we should be fine. Got some ghouls, mind. Nothing major. When I say nothing major, there is another one that is right in front of me right now. And we got more explosions going on. What the heck is happening? We've got a lot of explosions and Raider scavers. And who are they going after? Are they going after some super mutants? Are we dealing with... Oh, yeah. We're dealing with super mutants, all right, but he's dead. Super mutants... How much danger am I actually in right now? I can't hear any beeping. If I can't hear any beeping, that's the most important thing. Right, back here. Oh! There we go. Just some Raider bloody scum. Screw you. Well, whatever's going on, there's more than me here right now. That's just a... Who are you? You're just a... skirmisher, aren't you? And I don't have a good shot at you. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. Oh! Fudge. And the important lessons we are reminded of, which is when you're in a town like Goodneighbor, just rent a room. Just always rent a bloody room. Alright, let's try this again, and this time hope it doesn't all go to hell. Old Corner Bookstore. Where are those super mutants that were causing me trouble? And have the ghouls haven't activated yet. Can kill one of them before he even wakes up. Good. Don't like the fact that I just started some beeping.
Nothing.
Oh, good. The suicider decided it was nothing. I'm glad about that. I'm generally happy about... Uh-oh. There he is, there he is, there he is, there he is, there he is. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Beautiful. That should have taken care of some super mutants. That is one more coming in. Ha ha ha, I found you. You're armed with a board. I wouldn't be too excited. Now, due north takes me what looks like into a raider camp. Whereas due east, I can skirt around the outside of a super mutant camp. I think that works. Basic ghouls, nothing to worry about. Alright, there are definitely super mutants in this next area, but potentially most of them around the back. Not here. One mutant hound, who I could snipe off. One super mutant. I think you're a basic, aren't you? You're a basic, I'll just take you out now. Sneak attack is fine for you. Goes down. And he knows where I am, don't you? Yeah, you do. And he goes flung through me into the wall and back off. Lovely. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Random explosions. Superhuman with a missile launcher? Possibly. I think if I just... don't think they're coming down off the thing. Short double-barreled, nothing I want. Back to hidden. Okay. If I just skim up this way, I suspect we're looking at a super mutant with a... what can I see? Now, you've not got anything explosive. Not a legendary, so that can't be an explosive variant. So, alright, fine. We're okay for the minute. Let's start heading north. I just want to make my way back to... oh, that could be... ah! There she is. I'm basically already there. The Old North Church. Perfect. Knew I was going the right way. I'm going to say new. I'm going to say I knew, and then pretend I know this map slightly better than I do. Because this bit of the map I'm not so familiar with, but that there, with the light at the top, is definitely the front of the Old North Church. And that means I can just skim round the back to get to the back door, get the experience dump for tradecraft, and also, I believe, immediately begin bossing after dark, which I'm actually heading towards, so that's convenient. And here comes Deacon telling all sorts of lies about me. Beautiful. And I have joined the railroad. Beautiful.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you.
So, code names. Sadly, none of them are actually survival themed, which is a bit of a shame. I'll go for Whisper, why not? So, tradecraft's done. Nice bit of XP for that. Though, actually, slightly less XP than I got for just flipping clearing out the public library.
It may lack the amenities of the switchboard, but it's safe, and we've taken precautions not to be surprised again.
Yes, you'll never be ambushed by the Brotherhood again. I'm totally not planning to work for them and ambush. No, it's fine, it's fine. Now, I can't remember exactly where the rear escape tunnel actually leads out, so I'm going to go this way and see where it brings me. Yes, this is hugely convenient. This brings me out very close by to Cabot Place. In fact, if I just go slightly around this way, I believe there's like a dog in the way yet or something. There's just a few dogs around here, which is fine. Dogs are an excellent source of meat. I'm always glad to kill a dog. Purely in the game. I'd be very bad at killing dogs in real life. But yeah, literally right here, straight into Cabot House, return the serum after bloody ages.
What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
Indeed, as I'm not a melee character, no need to hold on to it. I will gladly hand it over.
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing back the serum.
And next up, of course, we have the little kind of side quest in the middle of Emogene Takes a Lover. Nothing too complicated, just have to retrieve Emogene, one of the family members, from the Charles View Amphitheatre. Now, I'm technically supposed to go and get information from Goodneighbor. I'm kind of wondering if I'm allowed to sequence break this one, so I'm going to actually check that right now. So, Charles View Amphitheatre, is this door already locked? It is, yes. Let's just crack our way in, see if she's in there. And she is! Beautiful, you can sequence break this if you fancy.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
And am I going to get shot on the way out? Given I just kind of let her free and the guy didn't want me to? Am I okay? Thing is, I have no idea. Well, I am in hidden, not in danger. So that's a good sign. Let's just quickly be on our way this way, shall we? No need to worry about any more than that. Okay, that's really nice and easy to take care of. And a nice, simple, easy run straight back to the private property around Cabot House. Lovely. And of course, though we can turn this into some XP, we are straight into the final stage. Back up to the Parsons Insane Asylum, which is under attack. So the secret of Cabot House begins, and we may as well follow Jack Cabot for now, though we're not going with him all the way. Not just yet, anyway. That's too far to go. In fact, we will be heading, yeah, he's leading us straight north, which is very bloody convenient, because straight north of here, we'll be passing by Bunker Hill. And I want to go to Bunker Hill because obviously we've also got Boston After Dark. That's what this mode's all about, just figuring out a logical order to do things in so that you kind of always do things efficiently. Now, I'm afraid I'm not heading with you in that direction there, Jack. Have fun. I need to go and pick up the dead drop. And I suspect there might be, yeah, soft shell Mirelurk. This might be the first time to use my new rifle, in fact. Hey, no, turn and face me. Turn and face me, you bastard. Alright, fine, whatever. That'll do. Nice. Right in the eyeball. That thing makes one hell of a lovely bang. So, we've got the tape, and now we just head to Bunker Hill to meet up with Stockton, though I technically believe we have actually met him very briefly before, last time we were passing through Bunker Hill to rest up. So, I'm going to head through to there again, and I'm also curious as to whether there's any unique dialogue related to him and Amelia. And, oh, we got a trader passing through town as well. Is that going to be Lucas? I don't think we've got anything good that we need from you. Instead, we can have a chat to Old Man Stockton and see, yeah, is Amelia actually going to be here? And if she's not here, wait, hang on, you might be Amelia? Are you Amelia? No, you're just a random caravan worker. Let's just check the shops first. You know, I really wouldn't mind that Black Ops chest piece. That's really, really nice. That's a lovely bit of combat gear, but yeah, too expensive. Cannot do it. Even if I kind of put all my charisma gear and drugs and whatever, I'd never be able to afford it.
Might I ask, do you have a Geiger counter?
Before we get to that, could we talk about Amelia?
I was expecting someone of the feminine persuasion.
I could put on a dress if that would help. So yeah, as far as I can tell, there's actually no unique dialogue about Amelia with him. Maybe after I've done that mission, if I were to come back here, I'd be able to do something about that. But for now, it would seem I cannot. Right, let's finish off today by doing Boss Enough Stocks. It's very, very quick and easy. And before I do that, I will just hire a room so I can drop save. Now, sticking to the back streets for the moment, because I know there's a massive super mutant encampment nearby, so I'm just going to try and avoid that by sticking off the beaten path. Probably not a good idea, but we'll give it a go. Ah, and here's bad TFL. Worth going into? No, I'll pass. I don't think that's necessarily worth going into. We're also going to be passing very close by to... Oh, that's a super mutant area over here. But over here is the bloody beginning of... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell are you doing here? Right. Wasn't expecting you. The heck are you doing around? Okay. Where are you? Critical with... Oh, oh, oh. Didn't work. Did not work particularly well, but that's alright. Take the shot, take the shot, take the shot, take the many, many shots. Okay. That didn't go very well. Oh, I'm told tummies are the weak point, actually. You go for the chest, not anything else. Well, it doesn't look like it's working to me. Oh, okay, now go for the... This does not look like it's working. Yeah, belly! There you go, critical! Critical him right in the belly. That's defense will hopefully do me the world of good. What the heck are you even doing in here? You should not be here. This is not your bit of the Commonwealth. Critical him a second time, because bloody lucky is... Yes, the... Now, okay, VATS defense that hit. And... Oh, just! Thanks to getting 2 criticals in the same flipping round. That is the power of righteous authority when converted into a pistol. Beautiful, that. In fact, did I even take any damage? Did VATS defense completely protect me? Yes, I'm currently full health. VATS defense just protected me perfectly there. That is magnificent. I swear, this thing, like, everything that's a lucky weapon, turn it into a pistol. Let's level up too. I'd say we're looking under control for the second, so I'm going to take a rank of Charisma. Because then we've got the bobblehead in the actual, where we're actually heading itself. And then we'll be able to take local leader, start tying our settlements together. Beautiful. Now we're going to have raiders in here, though it looks like they're picking a fight with someone. Let's just pop up through here. Hello. Anyone in here? Raider Scum goes... What is Raider Scum thinking? Raider Scum? Raider Scum, I'm not too worried by Raider Scum. And do we get a good shot at you? Yeah, we can get some shots at you through the window. Nice. Dead. Then we got... Ooh, something's going on. Oh! Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Hopefully, the VATS defense. If I stay in VATS long enough, I will be defended from the... Yes! Now, just critical him. Get him out of the way. If he's got grenades, I want him dead. Okay, so I VATS defensed off most of that, and then we've got... How much have we got here? 3 on the head. I think I need just 1 of them to hit. Dead, and we're good. Beautiful. Oh, what's going on up there? What is going on up there? Oh, that's the fight at the beginning of Automatron. Don't want to get involved in that. Cunning, agility, and perception. That's not that bad, but... how's it in terms of, like, the... What the... It's not time! The hell? What are they doing here? They're not supposed to show up until midnight. Boston after dark. It's not dark. Yeah, wait until nighttime for Old Man Stockton. This is very odd. I'll tell you what, 17 and 17 weighing 5.5 versus 14 and 7 when it's not even been upgraded, but with an additional perception. I'm actually going to take it. I'm actually going to take that, and I will fix it up later. Alright, Stockton, this will be our bloke, yeah?
Hey there.
Everything looks clear.
There's a robot war happening over there, you lunatic. I think he's... Oh, no, I think he's running into the war zone. This is a very... Okay, good, he's decided to skirt around it. Perfect. Ah, hello, High Rise.
Do you have a Geiger counter?
Right you are.
Yeah, we should really speed this up. There are literally laser bolts landing outside the door. That over there is indeed the fire. As long as I don't get involved, it shouldn't conclude. So if it doesn't conclude, that means that the Rust Devils and all the other terrible, nasty things don't start spawning into the world, and I really don't want them to. Now, there's going to be... There's just a super mutant contemplating his life up there. Now, let's just let him draw the fire. I'm going to go around the out... Oh, no, is that thing about to explode? I really hope it's not. I'm just going to let him draw the fire for a sec. Alright for now. And then... Oh! Ouch! Am I on fire? I think I just broke my one rule. Don't be on fire. There we are. The raiders have decided to move forwards. Bad idea for them. Alright, 2 raiders dead. Might be another one coming. High Rise is back on his feet. Oh, he's just loving getting Molotov today, isn't he? Is there anyone else there? Where are the... Uh-oh, that car's up. No, no, no. No, H2! Balls. Oh, and you know what the tragic thing is? I might have just lost that lovely, cunning... metal thing, because the decision to whether or not that's going to be what spawns might well not have been made yet, so that would be a shame if so. Oh well. Yeah, I think the game's making different decisions this time, because it's not the flipping Deathclaw. This time it's just random ghouls. That's actually kind of a shame. Oh, so this must have been a random event, because there's a different random event here, which is a postman. I believe I've previously seen this guy up nearby the Museum of Witchcraft. Let's see if the letters have anything good in them. Ah, Treasures of Jamaica Plain, that's nice. Got that on my map now. And there was one torn letter as well. Yeah, nothing particularly interesting there, to be honest. Nothing special. Never mind. And now that amazing fight against the Deathclaw didn't actually happen in continuity. Oh, but what I will do is I must remember to increase my charisma. Do the same thing again, that's fine. Well, there's a legendary raider again, which kind of makes me hopeful that it might be the same drop. You are the raider scum. Take out you quickly. We'll just kind of... Oh, nice. And then you are also Raider Scum. Just quickly get the critical ready on you. Oh, I don't have the bloody critical ready yet. Legendary Raider. Fine. Take a couple of shots there. And then the rest of the shots to his head and we'll critical that. There we go. Critical. Nice. Dead before he could regenerate. Now let's figure out if we get the same thing or if it's a different thing. And it is... Cunning Hardened Raider left leg. Left leg. What have I got? Actually, it's cunning again, but it's a different bit of gear. That's kind of odd. What's on my left leg right now? Assassin. 15% damage reduction from humans. That's actually pretty damn good. So the alternative would be +1 agility. No, I'd rather have Assassin. I'd rather have an Assassin. You fight a lot of humans in this game. Now, by any chance, is there going to be a bed I could sleep in upstairs around the back here before we go any further after the events of last time? Yeah, I only thought this mission was actually pretty simple. But as the ancient Greeks used to say, through suffering comes wisdom. Sadly, nowhere I can see. Guess we're just going to have to do this and hopefully it'll go a bit better this time. This time, stick close to him, but stick to the back. He'll draw the fire and then I can just nail them with that and everything will be fine. But try and stay away from that car if at all possible. I don't trust that car one little bit. Don't trust it. It just wibbled like it wants to be a physics object that murders me. We can go around this side. He draws the fire. I'm going to move around the back here. No one in that direction. I'm just going to nail them all with bats. There we go! You see, right here. 3 here. That's H2. Weirdly. Why are you even here? Why are you getting involved? Just stay... Oh, he's picked up a gun. Blimey, Captain Proactive over here. And then I'll take that Raider Psycho before he throws a Molotov, just in case that's what his plan is. Still caution, stay back. Super Mutant. Oh, that's Super Mutant up on the roof I didn't kill this time. Must have been nothing. I think we're okay for the minute. I swear there were 3 last time, but alright. Alright, more things. Take out a turret before it fires on me. Take out... no, leave that for a second. Oh, that guy's coming out that way, is he? You coming out this way? Is there a way out? Oh, hello. I Just saw you. Dead. Next. And then we'll take you out with the arm. Psychos are pretty flimsy. Fine. If you're going to repeatedly miss, we'll just critical you. Guarantee a hit. Beautiful. And anyone inside the base? No, doesn't look like it. And we're in danger. He's shooting in this direction, suggesting there is indeed... Aha! There we are. I'll just go for the torso. Doesn't look like I should be able to hit that, but maybe I can. No, I can't, you see. Darn ya. Go for the head in that case. Just take a few headshots. There you go. Nice. Still in danger, which makes me worried about the possibility of... Ooh, super mutants. Uh-oh. Super mutants, there's at least one suicider. I see the suicider, alright? There you go. And, oh, flip. Go, just take the shot. Go for the arm. Nice. And the dog has also died. Super mutants have exploded. There's at least one hound still there coming out of the chaos. Yeah, one hound to go down. He'll go down in 3 shots. And then we've got one basic super mutant over there. He goes down, and that is... I thought he was throwing in a grenade or something there. That's still very easily a one-hit kill. We're still in flipping danger, mind. Somehow. Maybe we should just move on. Leave that camp alone. One spotlight needs to go down. I think we're just around the corner. Just leave it. Walk on, high rise. Be the bigger man. There we go. I think we finally got him to move. We're into caution. Tycon's just around the corner. That should be the last big thing standing between us and it. I think it's actually one of these... Oh, careful of physics objects. Yeah, it's just around the corner from this bridge. We're pretty much there. We're safe, I think. Oh, no. Ada won the fight. I think that means from now on, even if I don't speak to her, there can still be Rust Devils starting to show up at random, as well as swarm bots. Oh, dear. That's not going to be fun. Food, water, and a bed, you say? Wouldn't mind some of that. Alright, this all works for me. Got a stove here I can turn all the dog meat up and picking up into some useful food. And a copy of Guns and Bullets up here. Never knew this was here. Beautiful. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're calling it apart right here as we have a convenient bedroom right in this safe house. A safe house strikes me as an excellent place to be safe. We'll get a good night's sleep here. We'll top up on food and water here before we go. That'll all be lovely. And then, next time, ladies and gentlemen, we will continue our road north. I think we know exactly where we are going now. We've got the big thing we need to do is indeed the secret of Cabot House. So we will be heading back north in that direction. Possibly, like one of the last times, we'll actually be heading up north. Then maybe while I'm up there, I'll kind of swing around this sort of area. There's a few farms I might want to link together and generally like just start setting up some nice trade convoys. Because of course, that is where the Charisma bobblehead is inside the Parsons State Insane Asylum. And that is where we are going next. So, that will hopefully come next time, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd. And this has been Fallout 4 Survival Mode. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Down. Down, down, get off it. Just hop off. Oh, no, that was wrong. I would untie and save you, you understand, but there is a hovercraft. I really hope the bear's not still around. The bear is still around. The bear's still around. The bear's still around. Good news, guys. Elephants here. Hey!